Herb that we lost.
Yeah, I don't blame Terry Francona either. I'd be perturbed after that one too. Yeah. So Terry talked about it though. You knew those questions were going to come up about the end of the game there and what happened. So again, here it is. It's the 9th inning, and first off, it's a 4-3 game. This ties it with this RBI double. Stephen Kwan giving it 100% effort to try to make that catch, was unsuccessful. Something was going on with the fans. Something was said. So Miles Straw goes up there. Now, Miles Straw did not go into the stands. He did not touch anybody. They get him down. Everything's settled. And then the game-winning hit comes up here, Jensen, into right center field.
Taylor, again, you're worried about the health of the players at this point. You got to get your guys out of there. Who knows if you turn the wrong way and you go look back in the stands and a beer can hits
there's the one that
face.
just hit the umpire.
Yeah, I mean, this thing could have escalated. It did, but could have been way, way, way worse if guys stick around within striking distance of those fans throwing those things on the field. By and large, here's the bottom line. You're going to have guys that are emotional about this. You're going to have guys that are going to remember this. Yankees still got to come to Cleveland. And I know all the fans here that are watching are not going to let those Yankee players forget that, albeit they weren't at fault here. If anything, I'll go back to it again. Judge and Stan, the two leaders of that club, going into the outfield and saying, stop this.
That's what it
right
finally
now.
did stop. It didn't stop for security. It didn't stop for the umpires. It certainly didn't stop when the Guardians players said to stop, but when they went out there, so, credit to them doing the right thing and telling their fans to slow down here. All right, let's head back to New York and check in with the clubhouse once again. Here is Oscar Mercado.
No, it came close, and one came right at my face, and I caught it. It was a beer cans. They still had beer inside, so honestly, like I said, you can celebrate, chirp all you want during the game, but don't try to get people hurt. That's not how things work. And honestly, at the end of the day, we're human beings as well. So we're not going to sit there, and I personally am not going to sit there and allow them to just throw stuff at me and take it like it's nothing. They need to be held accountable, and I think there should be rules set up for that. Because in all honesty, that's ridiculous, and that should not happen. Say whatever you want to say, and do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, there's got to be consequences for a behavior like that.
What was going on in left field before that when he ran into the wall?
Obviously, Quan was a little shaken up and had some cuts in his face, and there was a specific Yankee fan in left field that was celebrating Quan getting hurt. It's almost like it's just acts of violence. You can't say stuff like that, especially when someone gets hurt. So I just let him out. I was like, listen, man, you can chirp all you want, but don't celebrate someone getting hurt. That's classless. That shouldn't be a thing. You can root for your team all you want. I'm not denying that, and honestly, I think it's good for the game when people are diehard fans, but do it the right way. There's a right way of doing things, and it's easy for them, standing outside of the field to be able to do and say whatever they want. But we're the ones that are out there busting our butts every day in and day out, and the last thing that we need is people cheering for us to get hurt or people trying to get us hurt by throwing things on the field. So, like I said, and I will say this, I appreciate the Yankee players coming out and trying to control them, and I, have a lot of respect for that. So,
did you pull Straw off the fence?
Yeah, just trying to make sure nothing else went wrong.
Why did he go up over the fence or on the fence?
I don't know, maybe just a reaction to insults and things that just shouldn't be said or things that shouldn't be done by fans. So, like I said, it's all fun and game. We're out there playing a game, and it's for their entertainment, and it's for them, and we're competing our butts off, and so is their home team. So, root all you want, talk smack all you want, but at the end of the day, it's all fun and games. Just don't be an a-hole about it, and definitely don't bring violence into it.
The stuff you heard and you saw, has that been unique here, or is that?
It was fun. It was fine the whole game. It's all fun and chirping. I turn around and laugh a lot of the times because it is a lot of stuff that is it's funny, and you get it more in New York and bigger market teams. But and I'm all for that. Like I said, I usually laugh, but they'll laugh back, especially when they get a little smile out of you. But bringing violence and throwing stuff on the field and cheering for when someone else gets hurt, that's not okay, and that's when I draw the line.
after the hit? Is that when they threw the stuff at you, threw the beer cans at you?
Yeah, I was getting ready to turn to, I try to go for the ball, and then I'm making a left turn to head back into the dugout, and that's when I felt it fly right by me. So I turned around, and then I saw another one coming at me, and then that's when I kind of reacted the way I did. Probably should have handled it better, though.
Well, it's an ugly scene today.
I thought he handled it really well.
He did.
First and foremost, what a great young man to compose himself right there. I mean, the worst would have happened if you returned fire and you throw all that into the stands.
Right.
Again, that's lose-lose all the way. For him to, be able to compose himself right there, Naylor helping him out, and then for that interview, that's hard to do. I mean, been in plenty of bench clearing brawls myself, been, one that might have instigated one here
Maybe.
and there, but there is no excuse. Can't happen. The Cleveland fans, it shouldn't happen at home because the Yankees are going to come here. We're better than that. We know that, but that can't happen again.
All right, when we come back on Guardians Live, more on today's game. Cal Quantrill spoke afterwards. He had a good game today. 6 1/3 innings, 3 runs for the quality start, but it was the Yankees who came back in the 9th. They scored 2 runs to win it, 5-4. We're back in just a moment right here on Valley Sports.